All right, Algebra 2. Today we're going to be talking about matrices. I don't know if y'all have seen this before or not, so I'm going to act like you've never seen it. I'm going to first start by talking about what they are. They are the definitions right here. A matrix is a rectangular array of numbers enclosed by brackets. So these are examples of matrices right here. 2, 0, 7, 15, -3, 19, etc. There's some cool properties that come along with matrices. We're not going to dive deep into this. What we're going to dive into is how can we talk about matrices, how can we arrange them, how do I identify them, things like that. So the first things to know, the numbers in a matrix are called the elements. They're called the elements. So if I were to take this one right here, I could tell you that 3 is an element in this matrix. I could tell you that -2 is an element in the matrix. The way you identify that is essentially by rows and columns. So to understand what I mean by that, I'm going to go ahead and look at these first right here. This matrices has 3 columns. Sorry, 3 rows. This has 3 rows. That's row 1, row 2, and row 3. It also has 2 columns. So the way you would identify this matrix, the way you would actually write this is a 3 by 2. This is a 3 by 2 matrix, is what this is. It's row by columns, row by columns. So this one right here, this one has 2 rows right here. You can see that right there. This is row 1 and this is row 2. So it has 2 rows, and then it has row 1, or column 1, 2, and 3. So it's got 3 columns right there. So this is a 2 by 3. This is a 2 by 3. And that's just how you do it. So again, it is row by column. Row by column. And yes, I still don't have a new pen. The pens I ordered did not work, and I don't know how to get a replacement pen for this. So row by column. That's how you read these things. Pretty straightforward. What I want you to do now is I want you to basically pause this video and see if you can do 1, 2, and 3. All they want you to do is write down, is this a 3 by 2, a 2 by 3, a 1 by whatever? Can you write it down? So pause the video. I'm going to pause it. I'm pausing it. All right, I'm back. So hopefully you tried your best on this. I know most of y'all didn't because y'all are turds, but that's fine. This is essentially a 3 by 2. This is a 3 by 2. And it's a 3 by 2 because there are 3 rows, 1, 2, 3, and there are 2 columns, 1, 2. So that's pretty straightforward. The next one is a 2 by 3, 2 by 3. I imagine if y'all are going to get any of them wrong, this one will freak people out. It's nothing big. There are 3 rows. And there's 1 column. And that's that. How we talk about each element in this, you can see up here, the way we talk about elements, we reference them. If you go back up to here where it says A11, A12, A21, A22, A31, A32, you reference each element by putting the number, the whatever it is. In this case, we have identified this as A. If our matrix was named C, if it was named B, if it was named T, whatever it is, you identify it basically with the row first and column second. So, for instance, if I were to ask you, what is this element located at? This element, and let's say I named this matrices. Let's name this matrix M. 0 would be located at M. What's the row? It's row 1. And what column is it? It is, if I could draw this one. And what column is it? It is column 2. So it would look like that. You'd want it on the same line, basically. It's kind of hard to do, but it'd be a small little letter and then those numbers next to it. My handwriting is terrible. Y'all know that. So this would be M1, 2. And that'd be the element right there. So that's really the basics of all of these things. That's it for now. Yeah, I think that's it for now on how we do this. I'm going to talk about in the next video what we can do with it a little bit.